So recently, Captain America Brave New World came out and it's getting a lot of hate. Like a lot of hate. Well, I'm here to say that this movie is actually decent. I know, but I feel this movie is overhated and deserves recognition for the good it gives, and so I've made this video. Note this won't go into every aspect of the film, just things that stuck out to me most, and also this is a very spoiler heavy review, so if you haven't watched the film yet, go watch it and come back to this video. So, let's get into it. Number 1, costumes and character designs. Bit of a weird one to start with, but it's a good one because the Captain America costume was very cool, and even the weird helmet thing he wears grew on me. The vibranium wings, absolute W. Those things were epic, and anytime they were used, I felt like cheering. The Falcon suit for Joaquin Torres was also very cool, and while it did look a little like the Vulture suit from Spider-Man Homecoming, it was still very cool. The design for Red Hulk was perfect with a capital P, and I will not have it debated, so moving on. The design for the leader was pretty decent. However, I kind of wish his head was more like comic book accurate. Which, if you don't know, in the comics, the leader's head is very, very big. That's unnecessary. The characters. Sam Wilson as Captain America is very good. I like he's questioning through this movie whether he's worthy of the mantle of Captain America. While this idea was discussed a bit in the Falcon and the Winter Soldier show, I feel it was expanded upon very well here. Joaquin Torres is a great psychic character who wants to become one of the greats in the superhero community, and I love seeing his ambition to become this throughout the movie, even if it does almost get him killed. The leader, I'll admit, was pretty mid-villain all things considered. Like, the leader from Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes is his best adaptation. However, I'd say they did fine for this MCU equivalent. However, it could have been better. Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross, however, is just, oh my goodness, that was such a great character, and I mean that. I know I might be overhyping that a little, but hear me out. Over the course of the MCU films, he's been shown to be very anti-human. No, not very anti-human, what? No, very anti-superhuman, my bad, which has led to the creation of Abomination and the Civil War event, and indirectly led to a very divided Avengers team during Infinity War, and the mutation of Samuel Stearns. However, in this movie, he shows how he has learned from his mistakes and the untold amount of damage he has caused due to his actions, and is now trying to atone for his sins with a very pro-cooperation and pro-superhuman view in his position by trying to divide up the new Celestial Island equally and wanting to restart the Avengers at the start of the movie. It's pretty decent. And I find it very hopeful how he takes full responsibility by the end of the movie and has himself set the raft, and I further like how he finally gets to speak with his daughter face to face. Overall, this movie has a very hopeful ending. Speaking of which, the story. The story, while it could have been better, I will say it was good at a few things, which were one, connecting up loose ends which hadn't been answered yet. For example, the massive celestial corpse in the Indian Ocean and the reveal that this celestial island carries the adamantium material. I lost my mind in the cinema when this was revealed. Like, I was just like, it's adamantium, let's go. I liked how this story also wrapped up any other loose ends from the Incredible Hulk movie, which She-Hulk didn't, and let's be honest, She-Hulk should have acted as a sequel to The Incredible Hulk, and it failed so hard at this. Be grateful this movie existed. Like, this movie is straight up the embodiment of, fine, I'll do it myself. The politics side of this movie I felt was also quite good. I felt it was a bit random how the nations which were conflicting over the Celestial Island were America, France, India, and Japan. Like, India makes sense because they're close to it, it's literally in the Indian Ocean. And America makes sense because America will always be America. However, France and Japan don't make the most sense, as all France has in the Indian Ocean are a few islands colonies, and Japan has nothing. They're not even that close to the Indian Ocean. Ignoring some of the technicalities, though, it's good. In conclusion, and overall, I think this was a pretty decent movie. It's definitely not the best Captain America movie, but it's also not a bad Captain America movie, in my opinion. Anyway, that's all for now. Have a great day. Peace.
Hey guys, Cool Scorpion here. Today I have these Oreo double cream cookies and we're gonna open them up and try them. Okay, so we've opened the packet and here's what one of the cookies look like. It's literally just a regular Oreo cookie. As you can see there, it's got the engraving and all, except the white stuff on the inside is a little thicker. Okay then. Anyway, we're gonna try it now. Alright, so I've just tried the cookie and it is honestly delicious. Like, such a simple concept, but that extra white stuff, that extra creaminess, delicious. Anyway, I'd honestly give it like, it's kind of simple, but it also is really sweet. So like, I give it like an 8 out of 10. I'm gonna use the rest of these cookies here to make a tower. So we're gonna move these out of the way. Ah, here we go. Starting block. Ah, these things are annoying. Anyway, so yeah, honestly, great cookie. Such a simple concept, but honestly, like a perfect addition to an already great cookie. And now we're just gonna like stack these. No commentary, of course, because like I didn't script this. And there we go. This is like the Lego brick of cookies. That makes absolutely no sense, but oh well. You know what we can also do with these cookies? Let me just real quickly, like, oh, that's was not my intention. That's tastes good. Anyway, let me just clean this up real quick. Okay, so what I was trying to do here was just separate two of the cookies, but to get like two cookie pieces with all the cream on it. So like, you get this. There's like a lot of cream on it, and you have this one here, and you put them together, like so. Now you have a quadruple stuffed cookie. Even more white stuff. Anyway, that's all for now. I will see you guys next time. Peace.
Hey guys, Cool Scorpion here. Today I have this Lego Superman Mech versus Lex Luthor set with over 120 pieces and two minifigures. It looks decent, so we're gonna open it up, build it, and review it.
Fun fact time. The Daily Planet, the building Clark Kent Superman works at, was originally called the Daily Star. However, it was later changed to the Daily Planet to avoid confusion with real-life newspaper companies.
Okay, so here we have Superman, and he's pretty simple, all things considered. He has blue legs, just a regular Superman torso, not a lot of back printing. He has this face here, and on the back of his head he has a laser eye face, and he has his cape. So yeah, overall he's pretty normal for a Superman minifigure, but still cool. Then we have Lex Luthor, and this is the good stuff. Look at this. He has this cool armor that's see-through, and it's obviously made of kryptonite. Speaking of kryptonite, he has this little kryptonite piece here. He has a massive gun here, which is also a stud shooter. I'm not sure where that went. And then and then the actual armor, the actual minifigure itself, that looks cool. That's some good printing right there. On the back, the same thing. Good printing all around. Right, just a normal like scowling face, which you can find this practically everywhere. But aside from that, this is a really good minifigure. 10 out of 10. Lastly, we have the mech itself, and it looks pretty good for a Superman mech, which really makes no sense. But anyway, you have the arms. There are four fingers on each arm, like this. That's that's pretty cool. Uh, on the shoulders, you have these. Not sure why it's like that, but it looks good. Then you can move this down, put Kal-El into. A moment. Okay, so it's just sitting there, and you just close it up. And at the back, um, for some reason we have jetpack thrusters, which it makes sense for a mech, but I think a lot of people were expecting like a cape, which yeah, I can understand. And I kind of wish the same thing, but you know what? This is kind of cool with the jetpack boosters. Anyway, overall, good set. And until then, I'll see you guys later.
So, as I'm making this video, a Minecraft movie will be released in cinemas tomorrow here in Ireland, and I have a few predictions and things I want to see from this movie. One, I really hope Jack Black Steve has more memeable lines in the movie, like the iconic quotes such as
Flint and steel.
and
Chicken jockey.
these are hilarious and I want more of this. Like please give us more of this. This is peak. Two, I feel this movie will end with this group of players find the Wither, as the villains in this movie are from the Nether. That would only make sense. This way they can save the Ender Dragon for a sequel. Unless the Ender Dragon has already been killed, seeing as Steve has Elytras. I really hope they didn't kill the Ender Dragon. Like imagine a live action Ender Dragon fight. That would be cool. Three, this movie won't go into Netherite, I think, but I hope they might leave it in a post credits scene or use it in a sequel.
That would be cool. 4, this movie better have a wolf army. We're already getting an Iron Golem army. Just give us a wolf army, alright? Everybody would love it. We would all be rooting for the wolves. That would be epic. But anyway, that's all for now. I'm gonna go watch a Minecraft movie soon, and until then, peace. Hey guys, Cool Scorpion here. Today I have this Lego Marvel Iron Man Mech vs. Ultron set, and we're gonna build it and review it. So let's get right into it. Okay, so the overall set is complete and it looks decent. Let's start reviewing it with the minifigures. The first minifigure we have here is Iron Man, and I honestly think he's a pretty decent minifigure. He's a weird combination between MCU Iron Man look and comic book Iron Man, because like if you can see there are for some reason muscles on the armor, which is a very comic book Iron Man look. Meanwhile, the rest of the armor, it's got a little MCU touch to it. And the helmet, you can lift the mask up and close it. And a lot of people don't like the helmet. Me personally, I actually do like it because when you click it down, it actually clicks into place. Unlike other Iron Man helmets, which when you place them down, they just fall off. So yeah, I honestly like this. So yeah, 6 out of 10 minifigure. The other minifigure we have is Ultron, and this is just an absolute W for a minifigure. Like, this is a nice combination between the MCU Ultron and the comic book Ultron. Like, it, firstly, just loads of detailing. Love that. There's printing just almost everywhere. It would have been nice to get some side leg printing and arm printing, but you know what? For what we have here, that's really good. And then for the head, we have a headpiece here. If we take that off, this was used for the MCU Ultron minifigure, but for this works very well. Then we have the head, which is extremely comic book accurate. Like that is almost perfect. Like that is extremely perfect. And then we just have this laser beam here, which is connected by a see-through piece and two red cylinders for like I don't know jet boosters. The point is, this is a cool minifigure, right? 10 out of 10 minifigure. Lastly, we have the mech, and overall, it's a decent mech. It's got a nice stud shooter here. That's pretty good. Um, it's got a hand. Yeah, it's just a hand. Legs are good. It's pretty. You can move it around pretty well. The way you put the minifigure in is you just pull this down, and there's a little seat area there for the minifigure. And yeah, overall, a really good Lego set. But let's be honest, everyone's getting this just for the Ultron minifigure. Like, come on, why wouldn't you get this? So yeah, overall, fantastic Lego set, and you're only gonna get this for the Ultron minifigure. Admit it. Hey guys, Cool Scorpion here. Today I have this Smarties chocolate egg, and we're gonna open it up and try it. Alright, so this is what the egg looks like, in its wrapping anyway. Now, we're gonna unwrap it. Alright, so this is what the actual egg looks like out of its wrapping. And yeah, wait, actually, if I. On the inside are actual chocolate Smarties. So, we're gonna now crack this open. 3, 2, 1. Smarties! Anyway, let's see how it tastes. Mmm. Overall, the chocolate is quite good. I think it's a slight bit too sweet, but aside from that, it's a 8 out of 10. And yeah, that's all for now. I'll see you guys next time. Man, I've made an absolute mess here. I gotta clean this up.
For most people, when they see the word Celt, they will pronounce it as Celt, due to the word looking like it has a soft C. It is actually pronounced as Celt, because the C is pronounced as a K sound. Another common error when on the topic of the Celtic nations is that some people think Scotland and Ireland are the only Celtic nations. As of now, the most popular idea of the Celtic nations is Ireland, Scotland, Isle of Man, Cornwall, Wales, and Brittany, and also sometimes Galicia. No, wait, not Galicia, Galicia. How did I butcher that? It's so easy to pronounce. Moving on. So in total, we have 7 Celtic nations. Now, while this seems easy enough to understand, according to Wikipedia, Google, YouTube, people from the actual regions mentioned, and other sources of info suggest there's possibly 14 to 17 Celtic nations. Now, that's a lot more. For example, Newfoundland is considered Celtic for some reason, as there are groups in Newfoundland who would say the island is Celtic. Interesting. Another example is a lot of people in northern regions of Portugal consider themselves Celtic. due to the Celtic history and some of the Celtic culture there. When you go to Wikipedia and other sources, there are many Celtic nations in Iberia, and they are Galicia, Asturias, whatever, Leon, and Cantabria. So, in other words, the entire left corner of Iberia is Celtic. Then there's the Celtic nations of France, which are Brittany, and there are the two other debated Celtic nations, Guernsey and Jersey. Wait, no. Guernsey? Wait, how do you pronounce that? Guernsey. Oh, that's way more simple than what I was thinking. Anyway, lastly, the Celtic nations of the northern islands of Europe. We've got Ireland, Scotland, Wales, the Isle of Man, and Cornwall. To be considered a Celtic nation, it usually comes down to three categories: culture, language, and heritage. For example, Ireland, Scotland, and the Isle of Man all have very similar Gaelic languages, while Cornwall and Brittany both have similar Breton languages. Another example is Galicia. While a Celtic language isn't spoken there, it does have a Celtic culture that many in the area claim proudly. So why is this all important to know? It's because of something that's been growing in popularity recently: Celtic nationalism. It's the idea that all Celtic nations unite under one banner and that the Celtic languages that have been dying will be given a second chance and make a comeback. While this sounds very ambitious and interesting, many have misinterpreted this as a form of fascism, since this ideology wants to unite a people and nation group, similar to the ideas of fascist Italy, fascist Hungary, and Nazi Germany. However, where it differs is that Celtic nationalism is not associated with hunting down minority groups such as Jews or Catholics, and it doesn't really have an idea of what a Celtic government would look like. Unlike fascism, which in the case of fascist nations have usually had a totalitarian type of government. So where has Celtic nationalism gotten so far? Well, it's given old history nerds and map makers ideas and new nations that could be formed. And that's kind of it. While it is increasing, its activities have mostly been limited to the internet and small conferences. So will the goal of Celtic nationalism ever be achieved? Possibly, but it won't happen for a while. I'll give a prediction, say, by I don't know, 2050. There will be some form of Celtic nationalism on the global stage. Anyway, that's all for now. I'll see you guys next time. So long.
Hey guys, Cool Scorpion here. Today I have this Lego Minecraft, the Nether Lava Battle set 21266 with 99 pieces. It looks decent, so we're gonna open it up, build it, and review it. Okay, so I finished the Nether Lava Battle Lego set, and well, it looks a little underwhelming, not gonna lie. The minifigures make up for it. Which, speaking of which, let's get right into that. Starting off, we have this like angry Alex minifigure with I don't know. Maybe it is a different minifigure, but it seems to be Alex just with an angry face. Anyway, this version of Alex has diamond legs, diamond leggings, I mean, and diamond boots. Just diamond legs for her armor. She has a diamond sword, and she has a warped fungus on a fishing rod. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Then we have a wither skeleton, and he's not that interesting. He's just like every other Lego wither skeleton. Long legs, long arms, stone sword. That's it. Then we have the Strider, and it's not technically a minifigure. It's technically just a brick. It's a build. It's a build, but I'm counting it as a minifigure since it looks cool. It's pretty cool. You can move his head from side to side, move forward, and his legs are like this. That looks pretty cool. The side looks pretty good. And on top, he has a little saddle on his head, which you can remove to make it look like he's just a regular strider. But you can put it on him to show that he's a strider with a saddle on his head. Yeah, pretty simple, but it's pretty cool. I like it. Lastly, we have this blaze, and the cool thing about this is that it has a cool play feature. You can spin his top half and bottom half. Like you can spin him around to make it look like he's like an actual blaze in the game. Like in the actual game, these weird little like I don't know blaze rods are spinning around him. So you can do that here in Lego with this nice little piece in the middle. Like you see this? If I remove this, so I just lost the head. I'll get that in a second. If you remove this, you have this piece here, which allows for the spinning to happen. So yeah, that's a pretty cool feature. Then we have the overall build, and there's really not much to it. Like I said, it's a bit underwhelming. You have like a warped fungus mushroom here. You have some ancient debris here, so that's kind of cool. Then you have the actual Nether fortress. It's not really a fortress. It's just more of a. It's like a little. It's just a tiny little bridge to connect to the rest of another Nether fortress or something. You have the lava here, which you can move. Behind, there's really nothing. That's it. Yeah, like I said, it's pretty underwhelming, but overall, it's a good set. Anyway, that's all for now. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Hey guys, Cool Scorpion here. Today I have this Lego Minecraft set 21267, the Illager Desert Patrol, with 105 pieces, and we're gonna open it, build it, and review it.
So the build is complete. It's time to start reviewing it, starting with the minifigures. Starting off, we have the pillagers, and they look pretty good. Kind of wish they had a leg printing, which they don't. They just have black legs. Aside from that, the torso printing is good. The head mold is good. I don't know why, but they gave them turquoise color eyes. I'm not sure if you can see that there. Yeah, they're turquoise color eyes for some reason. In the game, they're supposed to be green, so I don't know why they did that. Same for the other pillager. His eyes are also turquoise colors. And the banner, the pillager banner, it looks pretty cool. It's connected to his back via this piece here, with the stick connected up to here, and that looks pretty cool. Pretty simple, but good for army building. So yeah. Then we have the Vindicator, and he looks pretty video game accurate. He's got the right legs, the right printing on his torso, he's got his iron axe, but for some reason, once again, turquoise color eyes. His eyes in the game are blue, so like Lego, it was so perfect. It was so close. It was on the verge of greatness. Then we have the overall build, and it's pretty simple. Like the front is just this. Like if you remove this guy here, you have a gate. If there we are. Yeah, it's just a little gate here. You have a cactus here. Oop, whoops, ignore that. You have a cactus here, which you can easily remove, put back on. Um, yeah, not much to that. You have these two cannons here, which you can just like push. Oh, that was pretty embarrassing. Hang on. Yeah, you just like again like yeah, you can just push them out and they fire. Then just behind, nothing really. There's nothing really here. Like you have this. It's like a crate of like a few studs to represent diamonds and some gold bars to represent golden ingots. But yeah, overall, it's pretty cool set. Great for army building if you want to make a pillager or illager army. You can see here you have the illager if illager no not oh my goodness, bro. Illager and pillager figures you can make a decent army out of if you bought enough sets. Anyway, that's all for now. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
So I've been trying to get my YouTube channel like to 1,000 subs for a while now. I started this channel back in 2022, June 20, no, was it July 2022. I don't know, I forgot that for a second. Anyway, yeah, started this channel in 2022, got to 100 subs around that time. Then in 2023, we got to 200 subs, and in 2024, I think we just didn't really do. No, I got that wrong. No, 2023, we were still in 200 sub territory. 2024, we started doing things again, and so in like 2025, we actually reached. I've messed up this timeline completely. Let me just check this here. So like. Okay, I know a good way to check this. I'm just going to check the videos where I actually said like thank you for a certain amount of subs. So if we go to 200 sub video here, let's see here, description. Oh, okay, yeah. So we reached 100 subs 2022, 200 subs 2023, and this year, or this year or last year, we reached. You see, this is why I script videos because I can't do rants. If I start ranting, then I'm just going to start. Uh, I've lost the word for what I'm trying to find. Stuttering. There. I forgot the word stuttering while I'm stuttering. It's like anyway,
my point is, I've been trying to reach 1,000 subs for a while now, and I don't know how I'm actually gonna do it anymore. I think I'm just gonna take the simple solution, just keep uploading every Wednesday from now on, instead of like I just like upload 2 videos and I just disappear for a month. I was thinking that sooner or later I'm gonna start uploading like more video essays or like videos that are like I don't know like more popular on my YouTube channel. You see, the reason I do so many food reviews to begin with is because on my YouTube channel the most popular video is a food review. It was the enrolled Oreo cookies. It had like 51K views. Then I made another Oreo video, an Oreo flavored Cadbury chocolate bar that got 12K views, and then I got like 1,000 views in 2 other food review videos. And then after that, there's no more videos with 1,000 views. It stops there. It's only those 4 videos. The reason I think this happened was because I stopped making food review videos. Yeah, I stopped making food review. Anyway, I stopped making food review videos for a bit too long, and so I feel like the what's the word I'm looking for? Like the attention for food reviews on my channel kind of died down once I stopped making food reviews for too long. And so like I've been trying to replicate that success recently. Like I made an Oreo double cream food review there, like another Oreo video that got 187 views, which it's fine, but it's like it's not what I'm aiming for. Like it's yeah, it's not great as of recent, I'll say that. Like what I have done though, what I'm thinking of doing, well not what I'm thinking of doing, what I am just gonna do is do a schedule for my videos. I'm gonna have one on Wednesday, one on Monday, and then have one on another channel on Friday. Is what I'm thinking of doing because kind of sick of my channels all being like quite low in the sub counts. Like this one is at 331 subs at the moment. Scorpion Studios is at 28 subs, and then Emperor Scorpion channels at 32 subs. It's not bad, but like these channels have existed for 3 years. I think there should be a little a little like bigger by now. The sub counts should be a little bigger. Um, like what I've been thinking recently to do instead of food reviews is video essays and MCU, not MCU, like cinematic universe structuring. If you don't know what that is, look up a YouTuber called The Black Line. He does those kind of videos. Basically, it's where you take certain characters from either Marvel, DC, or some other franchise, and you make a cinematic universe with them. So I've been thinking of doing that. I've been thinking of doing more Mortal Kombat videos, considering like the channel's called Cool Scorpion. I thought, well, we may as well explore the character Scorpion from Mortal Kombat, considering that's what the PFP is kind of based on. Like, I mean, I added sunglasses, and so it's technically a different guy. But yeah, I was just thinking of doing more videos on like actual scorpions to match to match the name of the channel. So yeah, why am I making this? Um, Views and subs because I'm kind of sick of being a small channel. Like it's like being a small channel is kind of weird and annoying nowadays because like when you go into YouTube comment sections, you usually find like a small YouTuber saying "small YouTubers unite," and it's just like how many of us are there? How many small YouTubers are there? And it's like, yeah, I don't really want to be in this category anymore. I kind of want to grow my channel at this stage because like again, been 3 years and like we've gotten to 300 subs, which like I mean, it's not awful. I mean, like some people never get over 100 after like half a decade. So it's not like the worst, but at the same time, it could be better considering I have like over 200 videos on my channel with those 200 videos, okay, varying in quality. Not all of them are bangers. Like, let me see here. Food review, Orion Rogue, White. Absolute banger right there. Then you'll have other videos like I don't know, the Isle of Man, the little brother of the Celtic nations. Also, my channel has been like way too randomized for like way too long. I need to find like a topic to stick with at this stage. So yeah, what have I been ranting about this whole time? You might be wondering. I'm sick of being a small channel. I need to like stop randomizing my content, and I also need an upload schedule for it. So yeah, I kind of just made this video because I wanted to rant, and yeah, that's my rant done. Yeah, that's all for now. I will see you guys next time. Please subscribe, and please watch my other videos. Thank you and peace.